smart friends, how are you? This is Mrs.Bhavana Vibhute welcomes you all in my YouTube channel Enjoy Learning. Friends, you may think today why I have called you smart. This word smart we used in our day-to-day life most of times. Smart city, smart car, smart jobs, smart work, smart card, smartphone. So what do you mean by this word smart? It doesn't mean only beautiful or handsome. The word smart includes a lot of qualities like smart means brilliant, intelligent, smart means active, efficient, talented. And the person or the thing who have all these qualities is called a smart person, means a successful person. So friends, today we are going to study a prose lesson from first unit, Be Smart, means be successful. So let's see how can one become successful through this lesson. Have you thought about your career? Have you planned your career? Today, you have a lot of options, career options. Doctor, engineer, teacher, lawyer, scientist, player, astronaut, architect, designer, soldier, tourist guide, businessman. There is a long list in front of you. But what happens? Sometimes we get confused because of this big list. We don't understand which career we should choose and which not. While selecting our career, if it is selected properly or correctly, then we can go with it. But if we make a small mistake while selecting it, then in future we may face some failures. And generally, we have to take into consideration our love, our interest, our passion, our faith in that particular work or job. Let's see a diagram which can guide us about important factors while choosing a career. So friends, in this diagram, first factor is skills, our original skills. So we should think about our original skills while choosing a career. The second factor is our interest related to that job or profession. The third factor is our abilities. The fourth factor is personality traits, means our special qualities. The fifth factor we have to take into consideration is demand. Demand for that particular work profession. The next and the most important factor is financial gains. Whatever job or work we are doing, we have to earn money or get money from that particular job or profession. And the last and most important factor while choosing any career is that future prospects. It means hopes in future of success of that particular job or career. So friends, these 8 factors are really very important while choosing our career. Now let's see how can we set our goals through this lesson. First of all, I'll read out the first part of this lesson for you because reading is very important while learning or teaching any language. As you all know, to learn any language, LSRW, these 4 basic skills are really very important. So, let's read the first part of the lesson first. Be smart. Champions aren't made in gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them. A desire, a dream, a vision. They have to have the skill and the will. But the will must be stronger than the skill. Successful professionals thrive in the same manner. We all have natural talents. If we use that talent to set our goal in life, we can easily get success in life. We shall not achieve our goals if we do not take action to achieve them. Setting goals has two valuable assets: a sense of originality and a stepping stone to illuminate the path. Goals put one at the helm of life. Pursuing them acknowledges a better future situation. They help to steer a course of life rather than simply drifting along and letting things happen. Setting goals may appear easy, but for some, it is quite challenging. Fear of failure may be avoided in the absence of any goals. After all, one has to decide what one wants to achieve in the end. To accomplish goals, experts recommend a 5-step approach. So, friends, what did we come to know from this part of the text? We came to know that champions means winners. They cannot be made somewhere or by someone, but they should have something deep inside them from the bottom of their heart. Those are, first thing is a great desire. Desire means willpower, strong willpower, a dream of achieving something. And the third thing is a vision. Vision means an ability to see in the future. So we should have that ability. All these three things are very important: a strong desire, a dream, and a vision. And most of all these things, there is one important thing, is your will. Your will should be stronger than your skill. There is a famous proverb in English language: a will find a way. In Marathi, इच्छा तेथे मार्ग. So then and then only you can achieve that goal or that success. And to thrive professionally, thrive means prosper. We have to consider all these things while choosing our goals or while setting our goals. And for setting goals, there are two assets. First one is a sense of originality, and the second thing is a stepping stone, or we can call it a milestone, to illuminate the path. Illuminate means to enlighten. In Marathi, prakashit karne. Goals put one at the helm of life. At the helm of, it's a phrase. It means in charge of. And we should pursue, we should follow all these things to help to steer. To steer means to channelize. You know, a steer of a vehicle, what does it do? It channelizes that vehicle on the proper path. Friends, setting goals is not a very easy job. It is quite challenging because fear of failure may resist us from our goals. Because after all, it's a decision of our whole life. And that is why some experts recommended 5 steps approach methodology. SMART goals are a methodology of thinking that helps people reach success. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. So friends, this is a 5 steps methodology. Methodology means a way of thinking or a way of doing something. Now we have seen that SMART, these 5 letters made this word SMART. S for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for realistic, and T for time bound. So, SMART goals have a specific rubric. What is the meaning of rubric? Rubric means very important matter. So first of all, S means specific. Specific involves identifying a specific area for improvement. The more specific the area, the more refined the achievement of one's goal can be. It makes it easier to set parameters and work towards the goal. For example, if it is building a house, what exactly is the capacity required and how long can it stretch? So friends, S means specific. We have to identify specific areas of our goals. One example has been given for you here. If we want to build a house, we should take into consideration or we should think about the budget of each and everything or all the essential things which it needs. The second word, M for measurable. Measurable, quantifying goals provides specific ways to track progress against goals. This makes it easy to benchmark performance throughout the goal period, including areas to improve. While playing football, one's exact role and position has to be clearly defined. So friends, M for measurable. Our goal should be measurable. It makes us easy to benchmark. What is the meaning of benchmark? Means standard of measurement. In Marathi, we can call it manak. Here is also given an example of a football player. While playing football, that player should fix his role, his position, and of course, his goals. Then the third letter is A. A means achievable. Achievable. Setting goals that can be completed in the designated period of time. Often, these goals may act like stepping stones to help meet broader goals that further define a career. As students, we can't become a president, a prime minister, but can hope to reach those heights in future. So friends, A for achievable. Our goals should be achievable in our life. We can't become a president or prime minister as a student, but if we pursue that way, then after some years, it can be achievable. Then the next letter is R. R for realistic. Realistic. It is important to create goals that are within one's current skill set or area of expertise. Building expertise takes time, so expecting to become an expert in a short amount of time is unrealistic. Being realistic will make it easy to be successful at attaining goals. If defensive and not aggressive, the goal perhaps lacks realism. We must have the clear picture in mind and must have the ability to adhere to that picture. So friends, our goals must be realistic according to our skills. It shouldn't be unrealistic or imaginative like daydreams. And if your attitude towards your goal is defensive means not aggressive, then there is a lack of clarity in your goals. We should have that quality to adhere. To adhere means to bind a clear picture in our mind about our goals. And the next and last letter is T. T for time bound. Time bound. Establish time parameters around each goal, as it will help to increase focus and accountability. To reduce weight, we know how to go about it. But without consistent time-bound action, it never becomes a reality. It may be exercise, diet, and stress-free thoughts. All these have to be practiced and implemented without hesitation, doubt, or indifference, but within a deadline. So friends, T for time bound. Our goals should be time bound. A particular deadline should be there. For example, if we want to lose our weight, we have to try for that. But while trying that, there should be a fixed deadline. And it helps us to focus on our accountability. Accountability means responsibility. If there is no time-bound action, it never can be a reality. So friends, in this second part of this lesson, we have discussed about the word SMART, a definition of SMART. S for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for realistic, and T for time bound. Now let's see the third and the last part of the lesson. Visions, wishes, intentions, and dreams all are valuable. They spark of imagination and encourage us to define where we want to reach. In order to get there, however, we need to bring life images down to earth and plan to execute our strategies. The quality and quantity of energy we put forth directly impact the results. Life is something like a trumpet. If we don't put anything in, we can't get anything out. So friends, this last part of the lesson is a gist or soul of that overall discussion about setting our goals. Each and everyone has a vision in his life, and to achieve that vision, we should have that spark in us. We need to bring life images, means dreams, down to earth, means we should bring those dreams, those life images in our real practical life. We should have a plan to execute. To execute means to carry out. Our strategies means plan of action. Here, the life is compared with a trumpet. Trumpet, it is a musical instrument. We call tutari or ranashinga in Marathi. If there is no input, we can't get output. The travel towards the success is like to walk in the dark. So, using our best skills, we have to step up very, very cautiously. Then only we can handle all those problems. So, firm footing towards proper direction is the best way to reach towards our goals. And our each next step means our each next decision should be supportive for us. So friends, today we have discussed about the secret of be smart. And you are smart enough to understand all these things. Now, read this lesson very carefully. Try to understand new words, phrases. Try to understand the gist or the soul or the theme of the lesson, and try to solve English workshop given in the book. So friends, if you enjoyed this video and if you're really smart, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Enjoy learning.